I'm gonna get my glove. At least I'm gonna put one on for now. Hey y'all, welcome back to Shelly's Homestead Hideaway. I know, where have I been? Life is certainly lifing, and my confession is I haven't been in my garden in like 2 weeks, I think. So I'm about to go out here because it is Sunday. I am still in my um, church attire because I'm literally just coming out here to take a quick peek and see what's going on. I'm gonna get some collard greens to make for tonight. So I'm just gonna get a few, just gonna get a small amount and take them in the house to cook for dinner tonight. So come along with me. And if this is your first time joining me, welcome. If you have been on my channel before, thank you for coming back. I see someone has joined. I'm sure they'll leave a comment in a moment. But before I go down here and grab these collard greens, let me just say again that if you follow me, then you know that every 2 weeks I have a bi-weekly podcast, Garden Girls Chat and Chew, that happens on Sunday, every other Sunday evening from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. and it's going down tonight once again. So I am excited about that, but I figured I better get out here while it's still daylight and see what's going on in my garden, okay? So let's get to it. Hello, Wilson Gaz. Wilson Gaz, thank you for joining. I am going to go ahead and take you guys along with me. I got you on the tripod. I've got normally I have a basket or wagon that I'm harvesting in. But today, because I'm going out here to see, okay, it's up to 21. I know I got some trolls in the room. So hello to everyone. As I was saying, I have this foam cooler. Happy birthday, Wilson. So I'm gonna put a few greens in this cooler, and then that way when I take them inside, I can go ahead and do the first cleaning, rinsing of the greens. But let's get out here and see what is going on. The birds are just a singing. Man, amazing that I have not been out here in so long. There are things that have died on the vine. There are things that I have not cleaned up. But that's life. Life has been lifing. I do not speak French in Canu. Wilson, you want to know why I haven't been out in the garden? It's just because I've had a ton of things going on. And so, okay, look at the peas. I might pick some peas today, y'all. Kale. All right, we're going to get on down here. Yes, I will be speaking English. I'm just kind of peeping what's what out here because, as I said, I haven't been out here in a few weeks. Wow, I still actually have some cherry tomatoes out here that are red. Hey, Donzel, Thank you for coming in, Donzel. I know you have missed me, my friend. Um, it has been quite busy. Hello from, you live in Ghana, Wilson? That is amazing. I have a friend who was just recently there visiting. Thank you, Nkanu, for the French being present today. Okay, so I'm gonna sit you guys, let me sit you guys down right over here. Donzel, I appreciate your moderating today because it's definitely, I think, gonna be needed. Thank you, Jaden, I appreciate that. Thank you for that compliment. Hey, Angela. Hey, hey, hey. So can you guys hear me? Donzel, Angela, can you guys hear me okay? Because, y'all know what? Bloopers. You'll be watching the replay? Okay, so I know you guys can hear me because I just realized that I was going to try out my mic. I didn't plug the bottom of the mic up, so it's just talk. You guys are hearing me directly through the phone right now, so I'll have to test the mic later on. Thanks, Donzel. So over here, you guys see I have not cleaned this area up, and ironically, that was just taco. There's that one, and just squished this one. So I was saying I haven't been out here. I'm sorry, Wilson. My mom is deceased as well. I just squeezed this little bitty cherry tomato. Just gonna toss it over there. But here are two more little cherry tomatoes that were out here. I'm gonna drop them down there. All right, so, ooh, hold on. All right, I'm gonna turn you guys around. Mine's too, Wilson. All of my parents are deceased. So I'm very sorry for you. I don't know how recent it is. We're gonna focus on these beds right here. I got lots of cleaning up that needs to be done out here. I'm gonna take my Hori knife. And go ahead and knock out some of these things that need to be cleaned while I'm out here. I'm sure most people are inside watching the game, football, if you're into football. I have a huge kohlrabi out here that I should have harvested a long time ago. And I'm gonna show it to you guys. I don't think I'm gonna use it, but I'm gonna show it to you. Because I'm gonna go ahead and cut it back. I'm gonna take some of the leaves off. Yeah, I'm just gonna pull this whole plant up. Yeah, this is not going to be eaten, but I want to show it to you guys. Because sometimes as gardeners, we just don't get to get out here and get things when we plan to. Now, I have talked about this before on my channel, this kohlrabi. So now I want to show you guys exactly what has happened. It is huge, Angela. So this part right here, this is what was growing initially earlier in the spring, and I never harvested it, and then it was overshadowed by the leaves of squash and whatnot that were growing. And then as it got cooler, it started to grow again, and it grew this new bulb here. But again, I have left it out here. I will not be using this, but you can see how big the kohlrabi can get if you leave them. And they say you can eat these leaves. And maybe next year when I grow some more, hey Chanel, I think for the kohlrabi, because they don't need to be pollinated, I think I'm going to try covering them so that I can decrease the amount of pests. I do have lots of, what is it? Not snails. Darn it, the name has escaped me. Slugs that come out in my yard. Hey, Spence 62. And so I think I'm gonna try covering the kohlrabi when I grow them next year. I did eat some, but I didn't harvest all of them, and that's what you see here. So let me see, there's another one down here. It's not as big. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull these. Up. That's another kohlrabi. Let me pull this one. This one I actually may use. I think I'm gonna use this one. So let me show it to you. Here's one that actually looks really good. It's on the small side, but it's very healthy. It's a nice color green. The leaves look good. I'll take the lower leaves off, which is what I always do. And I'm gonna try to cook it today. Hey, Jamia. Jamia in the room, official Jamia. So I'm gonna take these lower leaves off that have some damage to it. Just gonna take those off. And I'm gonna take this in the house, and I'm really gonna try to cook this today so that it doesn't go to waste. So nice little small kohlrabi. I'm gonna take the bottom off. So I'm using my kohlrabi, not kohlrabi, my hori knife, and I'm just taking this bottom part off while I'm out here. All right, so for those of you who got on late, what I was sharing in the beginning, if you happen to go back and watch the replay, is my confession is I have not been in my garden in 2 weeks. Sad, I know, but life is lifing. I just got back in town last night. I was gone since Thursday. And just a series of events, I have not been able to be out in the garden, okay? So I've got that, but what I came out here to get, let me flip this camera angle, put you guys right here. I'm gonna get some of these greens. I have not covered these greens. I'm just letting them do what they do, okay? So this plant right here, it looks small in comparison to the rest of them, It's because I did harvest this one and one other one. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab some collards. These are William Moore collards that I'm going to cook this evening. Right, Chanel, life happens. I do. And Lord willing, next season, I mean, normally I'm out here regularly. But when it gets cold, I'm not typically in the garden, but I'm trying to be more of an all year gardener. Ooh, I'm looking over there. And I think it's the lavender is looking pretty good over there. And so is my mullein. All right. All right. I have just quickly harvested all of this. This is from one plant. Okay. There's one leaf in here that is too far spent. I'm going to toss it in the compost bin. But you can see how pretty the leaves are. It's a few holes here and there, but that's okay. So all of this is from one plant. I'm gonna put it in here. And I'm gonna grab some more. Okay, thank you so much, Angela. Hey, Chaz. All right, Chaz, you can show this to G-Ma. This is collards from one plant again. So this is the second one that I'm harvesting. So let me share with you guys, those of you who might be new to gardening, this is the kale. Let me pull out a nice long stem for you. Here's a nice, pretty, again, this is William Moore kale. And the stem grows from the base. And I harvest my kale by breaking the stem close to the base of the plant, okay? And so when I have a bunch of it, I can just come out and rake it down and break off a bunch of them at one time. Yeah, so I got all of that collard over there. And because it is fall, winter time, they don't get bothered by the pests too much. But the holes and things that you are seeing on these, it was prior to it getting cold here. I am in the state of Maryland, and we actually had snow just a couple days ago, but as you can see, all the snow is gone. now, and it'll be, I'm smelling the greens like they're gonna smell like something. But I wanted to come out here and check on. I think I might just go ahead and put more collard greens, add a Q&A sticker. Okay. Chaz, you're gonna have to teach me about how to do the polls, the stickers. All right, so let me grab some more. I'm gonna grab these from that one that I harvested previously. Ooh, this one is huge. Let me see if I can bring you in close. And this may actually be the last one that I do today. See if I can bring y'all in real close so y'all can see what I'm talking about. See what I'm getting into. Okay, so thanks, Chaz. I'm gonna bring y'all in and see how much y'all can see from there. Yep, I think that's good. Let me turn it just a wee little bit. All right, so for those of you who are new to gardening, collard greens, okay? So I'm gonna lift up here and you can see the base of the collards, okay? So I pull from the bottom where I broke that stem off. So I know I have a few branches. I am going to put my hand in here and push down. And just like that, so there are 3 leaves. Oh my gosh, these look so good. Look at how amazing these leaves look. During the spring, summertime, when I'm growing, sometimes they're eaten up by the pests. And so this is my first time growing in the fall, winter, where I started them in the fall. I have had them grow through the winter before. All right, I gotta move around, y'all, so I can get to the other side of this plant. I'm just gonna lay them there. You know what, I just can't help. Let me leave that one there first. They like fans. All right, that's one more plant. I'm gonna pull from this other plant. It's on the back row. That one's for the waste. All right, let me pan y'all out. I gotta take my gloves off. Okay, I need to go to the other side of this bed. They are fan. They gonna taste different, right, Chaz? Okay, beautiful. I'm just reading y'all comments real quick. Hey, Jacqueline. Do collards do well in the spring? I've not planted them yet. Chanel. So a lot of people don't like to plant collards, particularly in the spring, summer time, because of how much pest pressure, as they say, they get. The bugs like to get to them. And so if you plant in the spring, summertime, you do have to protect them with some netting to keep the bugs away. Okay, so I hope that helped. And so oftentimes people plant in the fall so that they don't have to deal with that, as well as the fact that collard greens tend to taste good, they say, after the frost has hit them. Yes, like cabbages. I got some broccoli over there I'm going to check on as well. So let me put my glove back on because I am team gloves. And it's cold out here, y'all. So here's another bunch I'm adding to the bin. I might have to give some of this away. Put that down in there. And I'm going to go to the other side. All right, so I had to come around. This bed is 4 feet wide. I'm 5'1", so I can only reach but so far. So I'm gonna finish this plant here. Harvesting off of this plant. And some of them fell to the ground when I broke them earlier. There we go. So I'm pretty much cleaning these plants. We'll see how much they grow after this. So we got all 3 of those. I think this one was not growing as well because it was overshadowed. Because I did not harvest that one. Oh, I see a worm, y'all. So, Chanel, I was talking about the pests, right? I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. Let me put this away, and I'm going to break that leaf off, and I'm going to show it to you. Just in case you've never seen it. All right, so I just broke this off. Let me make sure I got the right one. I thought okay, am I tripping? I thought I saw a worm on here. Okay, maybe I broke the wrong one. Let me go back and look. That was it, but why I don't see it now? Y'all know what? It may have been frozen, so it fell off. Because I knew it was on there. That's wild. I was going to show it to you, Chanel. But it's gone. I'll see if I see any more. Fan me, fan me. Yeah, I have got to take these off. Some of them are yellowing from not enough sun previously to all this cold. Yep. We're just gonna go on and take these off. I wish I could send Chaz, I wish I could send G-Ma some of these greens to cook up. Ask her if I ship her some greens, will she cook them for me? I'm just kidding. I know she'll say yes, of course she will. I just know that. So I'm just go ahead and harvest all of this that needs to be harvested. And then I'm gonna check on my broccoli. All right, so anybody want to drop in the chat how they cook their greens? Any unique ways? Did y'all cook your greens? Oh my gosh, y'all in the gloves thing. Let me, look, let me show y'all. I'm gonna measure, because this is one of the bigger leaves out here. We're gonna measure it, okay? I got my hori knife here. If you are a gardener and you don't have a hori knife, get you one, okay? So the benefits to a hori knife. You got a straight edge knife on this side. You got serrated on this side. Darn it. Glove messed up. Who said they don't like collards? Was that Jacqueline? Oh, Lord. Not you too, Jacqueline. Okay, so back to the hori knife. Uh, right? We taking them cards today. We got straight edge knife here, serrated edge on this side. And if you can tell, you see that it is a little beveled, okay? It's beveled because you can also use this to dig with, all right? And then on the inside of the hori knife, you will see there are actually measurements that go from 1 inch up to 6 inches on this particular knife. All right. So let's measure this collard. All right. I'm just gonna measure the leaf part alone. We go from the very bottom of the leaf there. I'm gonna mark my spot. Let's see, right there. That's 6 inches. We're gonna go right there. There's another 6. That's 12 inches. And then we'll go from the tip down. That's another 4 inches. What's that? 6 is 12 plus 4 is 16. This is a 16-inch collard leaf. Okay? Beautiful. No holes other than what I just ripped in it. Yes, Chanel, it is. My collard leaves tend to get this big. I'm gonna move around to the other side so I can go ahead and grab the rest of those leaves, and then I'm gonna take you guys and show you, we're gonna see together what's going on with my broccoli, and then I'm gonna check on the peas. Oh man, I got another kohlrabi out here that has split. I'll deal with that later. All right, you guys cannot see me. All right, let me move over here. All right, so I've harvested all of those. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plants right there. I had originally planted 16, but 16 didn't survive. All right, let me just lay these here. Look at this one, y'all. I think this one is longer than the other one. I really do. It's beautiful. And you can tell how long they've been on the stalk by how thick the stem is down here. my Lord. This was a lot, y'all. All right. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Move. Look at all of this. I'll be right there, y'all. Be right there. Be right there. Woo! I had a situation I had to deal with over there. I hope y'all still with me. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 out of 16 collard plants that have survived. Got a bunch of weeds up in there. All right. Let me see what I missed in the chat. Great question, Chaz. Hold on. Wait, who ran away? Oh, I missed a whole bunch of stuff. Hold on. You never planted them in spring? Chaz, collard green? Jacqueline? Team gloves? Definitely, yep. I accept all the judgment because I'm going to wear my gloves. I don't care what anybody says. Ditto. What Chaz said, Shelly says too. Jacqueline says, no gloves for me. Give me all the serotonin. I'm with you, sis. Gloves are essential. That's right, Chanel. Same way Grandma said she cooked them this morning with smoked turkey wings. I don't like collars. Boo. Get you one. Jack, give me your card. I'm Latina, no card. Oh, Lord, have mercy. You black Latina, Jacqueline, we taking your card. Nice. Okay, so now I'm back down here. What do I fertilize my beds with? I really try to keep it simple like Gma. And when I planted them, I did bone meal and I think I used some tomato tone because that's what I had. I didn't want to go buy anything else, but I pretty much will do an all-purpose fertilizer, 10-10-10, fish emulsion, I'll use bone meal. I have not progressed to using blood meal in my beds in general at all. So I hope that answers your question. Thank you. Yes, everybody hit the like button. Yard work is hard work. I have kale, Carol. Wait, did that say Carol Harris? Is that the Carol Harris I know? That's Carol, let me know. Are you the Carol that I know? No. So over here in that bed has kale in it. And that kale has been growing all year. Since the spring, I planted that kale. Okay, Chaz, I'm going to check your postings to see what you cook. Chaz, boom, yes, that's a mic you see. And it's a fail because I said this earlier. I caught myself trying to check it. Now, you know, I told you I had one. I just hadn't used it. So I was like, let me try the mic out today. So I charged the baby up and came out here and I was talking about, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? I'm testing out this mic. And then I looked down at the bottom of my phone and I was like, oops, I don't have I don't have the connector in the phone for the mic to work. Duh. So I'm gonna have to check it out later. Chanel, Carol Harris is your mother's name? Is that your mama? Is that your mama? All right, so yes, it's Bluetooth, Chaz. So you guys, there's one pile of collard greens. I filled that bin up. And then over there on top of the bed is the rest of it because I ended up harvesting everything, which was not my intent today. So I'm gonna come on over here. The kale looks like it is shot. Oh, rhubarb looks pretty tasty. Legs on this tripod are acting up. So here is the broccoli that I was attempting to grow, and it doesn't appear to be sending off any bunches yet. I've never grown broccoli successfully. This is the furthest I've ever gotten with broccoli. And I don't know if I'm gonna get any bunches off of it or not. These legs are not locked down. All right, now I got the legs locked in place. I can set this back down. Okay, Chanel, yes, my condolences to you. There was somebody in the chat earlier who said their mom was deceased. The trellises. Which trellises are you referring to? Are you talking about right there? Let me know if you're talking about those hoops. And yes. So what I wanted to say is absolutely our parents are with us. I don't really share a whole lot about my family per se online, other than y'all know the hired help is my husband. The white ones right there. Okay. Oh, wait. Thank you, Angela. Are you talking about that white trellis? So let me just answer the question as I go. That particular white trellis right there, I have 1, 2, 3. I have 4 of them. I only have 3 of them in use currently. I bought those from Wayfair. Okay, so if those are the ones you're talking about, those are from Wayfair. I got them when they were on sale. I think I might have paid $50. Did I pay $50 for them? I'll have to double check. But I feel like I paid $50 for those trellises. But $50 sound like too much. Yeah, Wayfair can be pricey though. They can be pricey. G-Ma in here. Hey, G-Ma. Oh, that's G-Ma Grows. Hey, hey, hey. And then the hoops over here, I think, because I've already shown y'all the broccoli, I'm going to move on over here. These are, this is PVC pipe, and the hired help and I, a few seasons back, it's probably been, this may have been the 3rd year with this PVC pipe. Chaz. Are you talking about me? Are you talking about me? It's a fact. Yes. I just if I see it and I want it, as long as it's reasonably priced, in my opinion, then yeah, I go ahead and get it. No, you ain't got to do better, girl. Listen, I told you, me and you, it's weird. We connect in so many ways. It's weird. Um, so the Higher Help and I, we built this about 3 years, 3 seasons ago. Good. Oh. I do try to use some discretion, Chaz. Like sometimes things just be way out of pocket price wise. And not and when I say out of pocket price wise, I don't mean like out of pocket like I can't pay for it. It's some things I feel like are just way overpriced for what it is you're getting. And so I try to wait it out. That's right, my grocery list. I try to wait stuff out or find things that are more economical. That's why I feel like I did not pay $50 for them trellises. I can't look on my other phone either. I'm gonna find out, Chanel, and then tonight on the live stream, I will share how much I paid for those trellises. I'm surprised Jacqueline didn't put it in the comment because Jacqueline probably remember because I'm sure I shared it with them. Yes, I love a good grocery list. But I want to go back to speak to you, Chanel, and everybody else who is on here who has lost a parent. And I was saying that I don't share a lot about my family dynamics because this is my gardening channel. But all of my parents are deceased. My mom, my biological mother and father, and their subsequent spouses, they're all deceased. It was very weird for me because never in my wildest dreams did I think by the time I was 50 years of age that all of my parents would be deceased because I grew up with, still having my grandmother and my great grandmother alive. My great grandmother didn't transition until she was like 94 years old. So to have my grandparents, they both transitioned in their 70s, and then my parents, they were both in their 70s as well. So our parents are always watching over us. They are super, super proud of us. And I know that if your parents were gardeners, like my parents, they did garden. They didn't garden on this level that I garden, but they did garden. They are so super proud of us for continuing on traditions that have been handed down from generation to generation to generation. And this is a time where we all need to be growing something. You might not be able to grow everything, but grow something. Thank you, Chanel. Yeah, my parents, I think my dad passed in 2014. My mom passed in 2019. She was an amazing woman. And she was I'm speaking on my mother specifically right now just because she was a survivor. She was a breast cancer survivor for over 26 years. And then it came back and had metastasized to her lungs. And so that was just before COVID, or at least just before COVID was announced. But so yeah, I just want to, encourage your heart today to know that your parents are looking down on you and are super, super proud of the person, the woman or the man that you have become. Okay? Okay. So what's next? Let me see, what did I miss? It will be strange when you become the historian. J3, I don't know if I'll become the historian, but I'm glad you said that, and I'll share something else. How did this turn into a whole family thing? That is amazing. They are not ours to keep. We're supposed to. That's right. Learn from them and pass them on. So let's talk about history. Cancer is very ugly. Oh, Jacqueline, I didn't know that in 2019. What month? My mom was in August. And so let's talk about family history and keeping track of family history and the importance of knowing your family history. Okay, April. So I have a dear cousin. Okay, J3G. I have a cousin who is in my mom's generation. I am fourth generation. My mom was third generation. And so her cousin, and they were really good friends, she started a book. So I'm saying all this to say to each of you that you all should make it a point, if there's not somebody already in your family who is tracking family history, somebody should start documenting it. My family has a book that my cousin put together that literally lists from our great grandparents on their names, the date that they were born, the date that they died, and what's really important, which is why I'm trailing down this rabbit hole, it also, if known, discloses how they died. Because oftentimes, when you go to the doctor, they always ask you, family history when it comes to things. And we don't know family history unless it is shared. Oh, I'm so sorry, Angela. Okay, pancreatic cancer. She wasn't that. Oh, yes. I'm so sorry. My grandfather, my mother's father, actually, wait. My grandmother, my mother's mother. Now I'm wondering if both of them had pancreatic cancer. One of them did. So back to my point, it is documented in a book for us, one of those little spiral books that she put together herself, and she's basically tracking the history. And so that way we're able to know, okay, yeah, cancers definitely run in my family, all forms of cancer, pancreatic cancer, breast cancer, throat cancer. It's a history, and it's important that you know that history of your family, because it will help you when it comes to taking care of you, okay? So that's just a little plug. We didn't went off down on that tangent. That is great, Angela. That is great. I'm going to grab my glove. So y'all, I've been out here longer than I thought I was gonna be out here. We have 53 minutes. I just had to put my glove back on. I need to get these greens up to the house, but one last thing that I want to do, and so for those of you who have been growing and you have grown peas, I've never grown peas before, okay? So I wasn't certain what was going to happen when I came back, and, because I've been out of town, and my peas was out here, and I knew that they were starting to bud. And so I'm looking at them, and they look like they're still doing okay. I guess they look like they didn't froze. When when is it too cold for peas? That's a question. When is it too cold for peas? They still have some blossoms, as you can see, on them. But there are definitely a lot of peas that are flat out here. I don't know what the transition is of peas. I see, yeah, I don't even think these are ready yet. None of these are ready. I'm certain of that. I know, Chaz, right? So that's why I'm like, So does it get too cold for peas out here? Let me close this compost bin, because I'm not coming back down here to this side of the garden. And let me give y'all one more glimpse. You see all the collards have been harvested. Oh, let me get my knife. All right, so I have another. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get all these collards up here. to the house. I feel like I should get my wagon. Okay, thank you, Jacqueline. So 28 degrees is too cold, so I should cover them. Yes, Chanel, we did. We got snow the other day, and it's gone. And one thing about my house in particular, where I'm located, so the sun comes up on that side, and it crosses over. So my house is getting sun all day long. Okay, so anytime it snows, doesn't matter how cold it is, my house and my side of the street tend to the snow melts quicker than on the opposite side of the street. All right, and here are my other peas right here, and you can see how tall these pea plants are. Our snow won't melt. It's still, yeah, there's no snow left out here. There are some peas out here, though, that clearly, let me get y'all in here real close. You can see how fat this one is. This one definitely has some peas in it. But I think that was probably already forming before, of course, we got all this snow. No, those are peas. They're not snap peas. But when they first form, they look like snap peas. And then they start to develop the peas inside, and it fattens them up. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take this one off. Well, no, I can't really see the ridges in that one yet. All right, I'm taking this one off. Chanel, girl, you good. Yes, those are blueberries. Those are my pink lemonade blueberries, which this is my first year with those, so I haven't harvested anything. But I used to have my regular blueberries right there. So I have those two pink lemonades. So I'm looking forward to getting blueberries off of them next year. My regular blueberry is down yonder, and I do harvest blueberries from that. I feel like I have another blueberry somewhere. All right, so let me come on over here. It's starting to get dark. Here's the pea that I took off, and you can see how you start to see the ridges, but this one wasn't quite ready. Let me see if I can. I know, right, Chaz? I'm like, how she peeped that? How in the world did she peep that? Oh yeah, this pea looks, I gotta get this camera situated somewhere flat. Let me come over here. All right, so. Oh, so Chaz, earlier when I was telling you to hold that fruitcake up higher, because when you were holding it, it was sort of down here. And then with all of the text going, I couldn't see it good. So I was trying to get you to hold it up high like this. So here's the pea. I'm going to go ahead and take this off so you guys can see the inside. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There was some peas in there, y'all. There's some peas in there. Let me show y'all. I'm trying to not drop them. These gloves on. All right. Can y'all see that? Do y'all see that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 peas in a pod. 5 peas in a pod. So, yeah. We're going to see if if I'm able to actually get a harvest of any peas this season. I will take this inside, though. Oh, the peas are coming out. So let me see. I'm gonna bring you down here. Chanel, you know your blueberry. So here's my other blueberry that has grown wildly this season. All of this is new growth this year on my blueberry. And one thing I'm super excited about are these leaves are much bigger than leaves I'm used to seeing. This is probably my 4th year with this particular blueberry plant. So I believe, and I feel it in my shanana, that I'm going to see some nice size blueberries. I mean, they were decent before, but I think they're going to be really nice next season. Yeah, I'm super excited about this. I do have some frost cover, Jacqueline. I will be covering, it won't happen today. Yes, my shanana, I like to say that. I have some frost cover, and I will make sure I come out and cover the peas. And I actually said I was going to cover the collards as well. So now that I have actually harvested them, I may do that also. So let me tell y'all, the other thing that is doing surprisingly well are these. I have lavender plants in pots around the patio, and they're still thriving. And my toes are getting cold, y'all, because I got these gardening boots on. I don't have winter boots on. I want to show y'all my strawberry plants. I have not covered them. And my mint. I'm tempted to take them in the garage. Load the blueberry pots up with brown pine needles on top. Load. Really? I don't know where I can get any pine needles from. When I was down in North Carolina, it was late though when we got down to Raleigh. I started to go and cut some pine off the tree. Yeah, my lavender is actually trying to do some things. And this is more lavender right here, but it's a different type. This is a French lavender. And then I've got lavender over there in a pot. But what has really surprised me this season, okay, them peas just dropped. Chanel, I should take the lavender in? Is that what you're saying? Y'all, look at my strawberry plants. They are actually thriving out here. So I already know I should be putting some leaves on these, and hopefully I can get that done this week. And because this is my mint tower right here, okay? So all of the rest of this here, and it's on a spinner that I purchased from Amazon, okay? These are all different types of mint in here. But I've got one strawberry plant here, and I've got 3 up here that I just planted. You guys planted with me on live. This particular strawberry plant came out of my worm compost bin. I wrote it on there. And yeah, I don't have a whole lot of space inside. Oh my gosh, the mint even smells delicious out here. But I will go ahead and I'll try to bring the lavender plants inside in the garage. I don't think I have anywhere in the house that I can put them. The family gonna be trying to put me out. But let me take y'all inside before I go gather up the greens after I end this live. Let me show you guys my lemon tree, okay? Let me bring y'all in real close on me. Cause you know, people be looking at stuff. All right, so let me get y'all. I got y'all in the garage now. So y'all know I showed y'all my the light that I purchase. And so here is my little lemon tree. I just have it posted up in the garage. Okay? And look, it is blooming. I have been pollinating. I have been self-pollinating, and I'm hoping that I will get some lemons soon. I have lots and lots. Oh, what happened? Y'all went away. We can go live with Chaz if we get put out, Shelly. Wait, why y'all gonna get put out? What y'all talking about? Oh, live. You said live. Right? We're gonna go live with Chaz. I ain't gonna get put out, y'all. He not getting rid of me. Listen. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all don't know, I have been married for 35 years. It ain't no getting put out. Okay? It's till death do we part. Okay? The other thing I have that I'm going to try to put together today for sure, because I need some space for my hydroponics that I have not started. I have this this little greenhouse thing that I got for $15 from somebody, an Amazon influencer. Brother, I feel sorry for you. I know what time does to you. Huh? J3 Farm, what you talking about? Who are you talking to? And I will be growing things inside. Rest and believe. Rest assured. I got 40 years. I know how your husband feel. You've been married for 40 years, J3? My husband and I have been together for 39 years. But we've been married because we met in high school. We're high school sweethearts. So I count all those years. Count all of them. All right, so I'm going to try to put this greenhouse together today. Maybe I should try to do it now. Let me get y'all right here. Let me see. Maybe I'll see if I can put it together real quick. Take this coat off. Don't feel too bad in the garage. And let's see if I can quickly put this together. Don't tell me there ain't no instructions in here. Chaz. Yes, I do know how to put things together. And I don't think this is going to call for any tools. So this is what it looks like. Don't hate me, Chaz. Don't hate me. Oh, look at that. Yeah, this is literally looks like just snapped together. Okay, Chaz, here's your task. You ready? You ready, Chaz? I'm gonna need you to get one of your phones because you might be on the computer. I'm not sure. Go on and set a timer. Okay, go on and set a timer. Let me see. Can I put a poll up here? Let me see. Can I do that? How do I do a poll, y'all? We about to really make this fun. Let me see. No. Where's the poll thing? Okay, here we go. Um, how long will it take me to put this greenhouse together? Now, I don't know how this works. Okay. Can I just put it right there? All right, let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. Okay. All of this looks to be the same. And this is the cover. I'm gonna sit that there. I got some snaps here. All right, all right. We got 2 of these. We got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. There's the bottom. Connecting the parts. Now, Chaz, I do use the instructions now. I can only imagine what is being said. In the chat. Two. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. $4.59 side down. Hey, CC. The point is getting it done no matter how. You're right. It doesn't matter how long. It don't matter. But you know, I'm always game for a challenge. And if y'all haven't figured out by now, super competitive. Super competitive. Those are kind of sharp. Yeah. Then what would be hilarious is if I got this together and got to a point and realized that I did something wrong. That's going to be crazy. Okay. Just take a peek real quick. Yeah, Yep. I did not plan on doing all of this. I missed y'all though. I did miss y'all. I still got a little bit to do, Chanel. Now I got some extra brackets here. What are they for? Okay, I think they're for this. All right, this is the top. Nah, no extra parts, J3. No extra parts. And listen, and y'all can tell him I said this, and he will tell you it's a fact. I put the things together around here. He does, when it comes to putting things like this together, I put them together. And then he helps with the stuff that I really need the man strength for. So all my raised garden beds outside, all those thousands of screws, I did that. Yep, I did all of that. And then he comes in and he will add, he will help me because it's a lot. After I've gotten it together, he will help me by coming in and going through the, going through and double checking, Chanel, you wrong. You wrong. It's not. Chaz built a beautiful shelf. It was not a baby shelving unit. Y'all are wrong for that. Chaz, I didn't do it. That's Chanel. Get your girl Chanel. Okay? Get her. So yeah, I build a lot of the stuff like this, furniture-wise. I put it together. And if the higher help has to help me, the struggle be bad because he don't interpret rules the way I mean instructions. All right, locking everything in place. Good. Seems a little wobbly. And we got the shelves here. Chaz, yes, you could have. Why is it though? So I may have made a mistake, y'all. I think I made a mistake. I told y'all I might make a mistake. Oh, no, that was 3. Okay, that was right. Okay, I think it's just a higher shelf at the top. Eight hours later. Y'all are messy. So it has these little clips like this that I'm sure are going to go over. Let me see. So if it's going this way. So I'm going to attach clip. Oh, nope. Let me see. It's going to go like, all right. So let me show y'all what I'm getting ready to do. All right. So this, as you can see, I'm a very visual person. So you can see this clip. You automatically know that the round part's going to go over the bar. Okay. But it has these slits in it and the wires. So it's going to go over the bar and go into the slit like that. You use zip ties? Wait, what did you use zip ties for, CC? All right. Uh-oh. So, y'all. Let's see. Oh. I don't know why it seemed like it wasn't trying to snap right. There we go. It's a little wobbly though. It's a little wobbly. And I don't think there's enough clips for 4 for each shelf. There's 2, 3, 4. Let me take a peek at the instructions and see what it says. One times 4. Yeah, so I think my unit may be this box. This was a item I purchased used, and it is clearly missing some clips because there are only enough clips here for 2 shelves. So I'm going to check the cover in a minute and see if maybe it's another pack in there. So no extra pieces as of yet. This is there are no other clips in here. So this is missing some clips. So these bottom 2 shelves are not snapped on. Yep, nothing there. So it's missing. I paid $15 for it though. I mean, that's not really bad. So to make this official finish, I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. And Chaz, grateful that it's not really, this looks crooked, that much taller than me. Come on. So CC, I may have to do like you and use some zip ties to secure those bottom shelves in. All right, I'm gonna make this easy on myself and unzip it. All right, y'all. She is done. 2 zips. Boom. Time. It took you 20 minutes, Chaz? So what's my time? Did that take me 20 minutes? Oh, y'all is petty as I don't know what up in the chat. And Chaz, I wasn't hating on you. I told you did good. But it was fun, you know, being time. And yeah, so this is actually my plan. I was thinking about taking this inside, but y'all drop some comments. Where do you think I should use this at? I mean, it can go from indoors to outdoors. Now let me see, how do I end this? Okay, there we go. Thank you. It is cute. So the wobbling might be the garage floor is not stable. Yeah, depending upon where I move it. And so it's got 4 shelves. I'm really thinking I'm going to take this inside. No, I didn't buy it off of Temu Chanel. I actually bought this from Facebook Marketplace, although it was not listed on Facebook Marketplace. So here's the story. I was purchasing a hydroponic unit from someone on Facebook Marketplace, and after meeting her and getting the hydroponic unit and got to telling her about how I'm doing gardening, she gets a lot of gardening stuff. She's basically an Amazon reviewer. So she gets a lot of things. She opens it, tests it out, and then she puts it for sale on Facebook Marketplace. So it was brand new. She hadn't put it together. She had opened the box. But as I said, it was missing a pack of clips. So that's the, one drawback when you buy stuff from people. Sometimes things may be missing. And in this case, it's missing 4 clips. But I will just use some. And let me see if I can put my hands on them. Probably not right now. I will look for the I have zip ties. We have lots of zip ties around here. I'll figure, and I will get them put together. So, y'all, I still got peppers out here because it's cold. I got green peppers still out here that I last harvested. And here is my cover, my plant cover. Again, it's from Amazon. I bought this, I think, last year and didn't use it. And it says it is a 1.35 ounce per yard, thickened sesame grain, non-woven fabric, has higher density than ordinary round holes, providing anti-freezing protection as low as 21 degrees Fahrenheit. So I will be opening this up, and ooh, Chaz, you already ordered Granny her hydroponic unit. I can't wait to see that. So you all, thank you so much for joining me. It is 5:20. I was supposed to be going to Costco, but clearly I'm not going to go. I'm going to go out here and gather these collard greens and get some cleaned up for dinner. I have Chaz, you could tell G-Ma that I'm going to be actually using, I had this in the freezer. Although it says you can see I wrote on here no fridge. I bought this probably a year or so ago. I purchased it from a farmer's market. It is sliced ham hocks that didn't need to be refrigerated at the time that I purchased it. But once I opened it and I used a little bit, I decided to put it in the freezer. Okay, J3, see you later this evening. So I'm going to use some of this to season up some of the greens that I'm going to clean up. And I think I'm going to put them in the Instapot. And then I don't know what else we're going to have for dinner tonight. Okay? So thank you guys for joining me. Don't forget, turn on your notification. If you look at my channel, you will see I already have the link up for tonight's live with the Garden Gals. We will be on there. I don't know what our topics are as of yet. It may have been sent and I haven't seen it. But y'all know how it go. We are fully unscripted. Okay? Fully unscripted. So you never know what you're going to get. So join us at 8 p.m. tonight until 10 p.m. Have some fun with us. Bring your questions. Bring your comments. And we look forward to having fun with you. Oh, great, Chaz. That's gonna be hilarious because you're gonna be typing in the chat. I already know anything that grandma got to say. So we gonna try to be mindful that grandma's watching. Not that y'all know me. I ain't gonna never say anything that is I didn't hit the doggone it. I'll never say anything that is completely out of pocket because that's just not my character. Chaz, I'm so sorry for the craziness that was going on your live earlier today, asking Gma them questions. I was just like, oh no, let me get on this. But shout out to Chanel and Rich Black Man because we had that chat on lockdown. We had it on lockdown. Some of the people was mad because they couldn't get their question through, and then he turned around and asked the same dumb question. Yes, I said it. They asked the same dumb question, and we had to shut that down too. Okay, Chaz. I'm gonna always be myself. That's just who I am. But yeah, it was just so crazy on the live this morning. But I'm so happy I woke up in enough woke up in enough time to watch you guys before I headed off to church. So have a great night. See y'all in a few hours.